Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my New York vlog. I know what you're thinking. Girl, why are we sitting in your room? This is not New York, this is not public hotel. But the thing is this, basically Abdul Malik and I, we filmed so much footage while we were in New York. We were operating from 2 different cameras. And I actually just wanted to give you guys something a lot more structured so you could really see our experience and also all the halal places that we ate while we were in New York City and enjoying Fashion Week. It was just 3 days basically and so much happened. So I thought, let's all hang out in my room and I'll tell you like story time while showing you all of the videos and everything we got up to. So let's get started. So basically on day 1 I went for a leather and tartan look which called for sleek and straight hair, and the day started with us attending the TRESemmé welcome brunch where we met a bunch of other influencers that TRESemmé had brought in from all around the world. We also got to meet the global team and we learned all about TRESemmé's key messaging around empowering women in both the workplace and in everyday life. After that, we made our way to Pier 59 Studios where the Rebecca Minkoff show was being held, and we got to go backstage. Here we got to see the hair looks be created, led by the one and only Justine Marjan. So if you don't know who Justine is, she is basically the lead global stylist for TRESemmé, but she's also hairstylist to all of the Kardashians, basically Olivia Culpo, Ashley Tisdale, Ashley Graham. So very signature to Rebecca Minkoff's show. The looks were very bohemian. We saw loose fishtail braids, teased hair, very natural textures, and nothing was supposed to be too perfect or put together at all. It was supposed to look as carefree and as easy as Rebecca Minkoff's clothing is meant to make you feel. Then of course we got to attend the Rebecca Minkoff show itself, which was actually an installation, and it was celebrating motherhood, and basically she launched her kids collection as well. And then since the show was an installation, we could walk around freely, my heart stopped because I basically got to meet one of my biggest creative inspirations and a fellow TRESemmé babe, Tessa Barton. And she was so nice. We basically just bonded over being tall. I told her how much I love her app, and I'm pretty sure I said some embarrassing things, as one does in these fangirling situations. We then came back to Public Hotel where we attended the Trendsetter session that was led by Justine Marjan, and it was basically a networking event, a styling event, and they also had this real like heart-to-heart session with all of us where we basically sat in a circle and we spoke about our fears and our dreams in the workplace. TRESemmé is really big on powering the presence of women in the workplace, and so they actually wanted us all to work on ourselves from the inside out, conquering limiting beliefs so that we can go into the workplace and just out into the world with confidence and just owning the space you're in. And it was so amazing because I actually really enjoyed that exercise. You know, it's something as simple as just writing down what your fears are, what your goals are, how rational they are, how realistic they are, and you know, just seeing what that does for you and where that places you in your life and with your aspirations. Then just before the session ended, I managed to grab Justine for this little interview over here. So I'm here with the one and only Justine Marjan, not Marianne.
You can say whatever you want.
I'm trying not to say it like with the Afrikaans accent.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so tell us, what is your favorite trend for this year, hair trend?
Okay, well, we just did colorful ponytails at the Christian Siriano show where we added a pop of pink and blue extensions. So I love that everyone's taking more risks with their hair, and we're seeing more people have fun with it and just like playing with their hair more and not taking it too seriously.
And what has been the best look that you think you've created so far for the season, or like that you had?
I think that Christian Siriano ponytail. I still have 2 more shows to go, so I've only done 2 so far, but I just love a good snatched ponytail.
And one more thing, what is your favorite can't live without TRESemmé product?
The TRESemmé Tress 2 hairspray.
Oh yeah, that's the one that we got with our faces on it.
Yes!
Right? Yes, that's the one.
And now they have the Power Your Presence can at Fashion Week.
Amazing. Thank you so much. It's so good to meet you.
So good to meet you.
Then after the Trendsetter session, I went back up to my room and I got dressed into something very, very warm, because that night New York was a wonderful, crisp, -1 degree, and we needed to go on mission for halal food. So I put on something cozy, and then Malik and I went to Burgers by Honest Chops in Greenwich Village, and they're basically a fully halal place. We really enjoyed the burgers and I highly recommend it. Then on day 2, we only had to attend the Chromate show later that night. So in the morning, Abdul Malik, Sarah, Luke and I went to Brooklyn Bridge to go and take some cool pics and just to stroll around Brooklyn for a little bit and, you know, just take in all of New York. It was my first time seeing the Brooklyn Bridge, and I had that, like, you know, that heartwarming, oh my gosh, take my breath away moment, and I felt like I was in a movie. And then after that, of course, the mission for halal food continues. So Abdul Malik and I made our way to Top Thai, which is also in Greenwich Village, and basically it is listed as one of the top 5 Thai restaurants in all of New York, and they are fully halal as well. So after that, it was time to get ready for the Chromate show. So Chromate is an athleisure brand. So I also wanted to go for a chic look that had a sporty feel to it. Anyway, so once again, we made our way backstage where we got to see Justine and her team create the looks for the show. So since Chromate 2020 is an athleisure collection, all the looks were going to be very sporty. So the show was inspired by reimagining the Olympics as a gender-inclusive space where athletes can compete as they are. The show itself saw the models being put through rigorous workouts that included strength training and high-impact dancing. There was such a high energy in the room, and it was really cool to see. Then on day 3, I had a TRESemmé street style shoot with the amazing India Hartford Davids. She is a very well-known fashion photographer. And so in preparation for that, we made our way to the Tres salon, where a lovely lady by the name of Skipper, who also happens to be Heidi Klum's hairstylist, casual, did my hair. And since I was wearing a very 70s outfit, we did 70s waves to match. The shoot itself was so much fun, and just running around the streets of New York as one does. And I really just felt like I was having my Carrie Bradshaw moment.
So right in the middle of the road for me. Good there, that's good, that's good.
After the shoot, Abdul Malik and I made our way to 99 cents pizza, and it's exactly like the name suggests, like pizza slices start at 99 cents and it's halal and it's wonderful. I highly recommend. Then later that day, I attended the Libertine show and I wore this amazing black floral foiled dress by South African brand Picasso. And it was really crazy when you walk to the shows and you basically get packed by street style photographers. And I kind of knew this was going to happen, but I didn't know if I was prepared for it. Basically, when I knew I was going to come to New York Fashion Week, I really wanted to wear South African brands owned by women and just clothing owned by female entrepreneurs. That was really important to me because I knew there was going to be more eyes on me. I knew I was going to be photographed, and I really just wanted to power the presence of those women, and I just wanted to share that spotlight with as many women as I could who work in fashion back home. So that was really special for me. And then the show itself was absolutely amazing. I basically sat 2 seats behind Patrick Starr. Also, his headpiece was really in the way of my view, but it was Patrick Starr's headpiece, so it's okay. Then on the last day, we went by Times Square and we went to Washington Square Park as well, and we just took some really cool photos. The face of someone seeing Times Square for the first time ever. And then we made our way down Fifth Avenue, where we actually found a really cool secondhand clothing store called Beacon's Closet. So if you're ever in New York, I highly recommend that you go there. There's a really big selection, great pieces, and really decent prices. I basically got a pair of barely worn Doc Martens and a pair of genuine leather pants with the tags still attached on it for a total of $70, which is like 1,000 rand, which was such a good deal, and I couldn't not include it in this vlog and not hook you guys up. And that was basically my fashion week experience. And between the buzz, I met really kind, inspiring women from all around the globe who are just killing it, and I made new friends, which was amazing. I have to say a huge thank you, of course, to TRESemmé for sending myself and Abdul Malik to Fashion Week, and the fact that we could experience this both as a couple and as a team who work so closely together was really amazing, and it's something I'll never forget. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about Fashion Week, about New York, about hair, let me know in the comment section. I always love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this vlog style, or if you enjoy story time in general, let me know in the comment section as well, and maybe we can do some more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.